Joaquin, thank you very much for the amazing experience I saw last night in the cinema on the big screen.
Oh, cool. You saw it last night?
Yes.
Was it IMAX?
It was IMAX.
Yeah, cool.
Very compelling, very dark story, but also very visceral, I felt. And we're trying to basically make a portrait of a person who is experiencing mental illness. Is that what was going through your mind?
For me, it was about the enduring effects of childhood trauma. That's what kind of guided me into this character. I thought it was the foundation. It's the one part of his experience, the story that he's telling, that I believe. Mm-hmm. And I think that it colors all of his behavior for the entire movie, everything that we see. So for me, that's what it was about.
When the mother says that she's a strange mother, you think she's supporting, but she's not really. She says, "Don't you have to be funny to be a comedian?" Mm-hmm.
Kind of a shitty thing to say, isn't it?
Yes, and you kind of feel funny about that. Would you agree with her, or would you not?
What? Well, after I said it's a shitty thing to say, how could I agree with her? When you really set me up there, man. You should have said that part first. I'm going to have to do a no comment on you.
Okay, then, no comment. But do you think Joker is a very special film in a way that there isn't anything to compare it to in the comic world? Like, Marvel doesn't have an answer to Joker. Mm-hmm. There isn't anything similar.
Yeah, I don't know about that, but for me, in a movie that is a studio movie that's going to have a big release, I think that it challenges the audience in a way. It challenges our perceptions about our world and about each other, and I think it invites you to engage with it and to participate with it in a way that a lot of movies don't. It doesn't provide simple answers or solutions for anything that the character goes through. And I think it asks you to make up your own mind about what motivates him and what is the cause of this behavior and this transformation. And I think that that's pretty rare. Like, sometimes you find that in other movies that I've done that are smaller movies, I think people would call adult or whatever the fuck they call it. But I think to have a movie that is a Warner Brothers movie, a studio movie that's getting a big release, it's really rare to have that. So I think in that regard, it's special.
What was more challenging for you, the physical transformation, losing so much weight, or the mental strain on you?
What was the mental strain?
Well, to play a character who's experienced such severe anxiety and depression and God knows what else.
It's not really, it's not like that. When you have like pockets of it as I remember even just, we were shooting a scene in the staircase where I get this file of photographs and documents from Arkham Hospital, and there's a photograph of a child that the production designers, they'd obviously taken and made up, and it was just heartbreaking. Just staring at this photo had such an effect on me. So in that moment, I'm affected by this idea. But then I went to fucking lunch, and everything was fine. It's just what making movies is. I hate to say that sometimes. I hate to dispel the mystery, right? Mm-hmm. The mystique of making movies. But the truth is, sometimes it just doesn't affect you that much. Sometimes it doesn't. But it's usually like, in these moments where you have to find that emotion, you experience it in that moment, and then you're done.
So you live work at work, and then you enjoy.
I don't see the difference. My whole life becomes about work. I'm not saying this is work and this isn't. Particularly because of the diet I was on, you don't realize how much like food and drink, how much like socializing revolves around food and drink. So my social circle was Todd, which means that when we were together, we just talked about the movie. So I just was at work or I was home working on the movie.
Must have been a torture, though. You were having one apple when other people were having proper lunch.
It wasn't one apple. I don't know who said that. I think Todd probably did.
What was it?
It was, there was also lettuce and steamed asparagus with vinegar.
Well, that's a proper feast.